Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Yeah, and Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
We made it to 2022.
New Year, yeah.
We got a lot to cover today. Battlefield 2042, women's buttons. I want to talk about later.
Okay, women's buttons.
Well, they're on the other
We're
side.
going to start with
Maybe Harley, my dog.
Battlefield 2042. Is there anything else other than women's buttons in Battlefield?
I'm sure. We'll get to
Something
that.
will come up.
Yeah.
All right, I thought he had something lined up.
He
All right,
made
fine.
it sound like he did
He
have
did.
a bunch.
He had
of
like a
them.
list
so
of
many.
two. I got this. I got this.
Okay, let's start with Battlefield. Listen, I'm not a real serious gamer, okay?
What?
I'm a little casual. I know
Right.
you all think I got a jersey and everything. But I have never, I've seen broken stuff. I've seen people with parachutes. I can't tell if hit marker's good because I usually miss anyway.
It's been
Right.
fixed.
All right, that's working now?
Yeah.
But
That's
s-
good.
That's a big problem to get fixed.
maybe the
Yeah.
conversation's changing. I don't know. I've never hated it. I've liked it since the beginning.
I mean, it was a rough launch, but I mean, it's kind of a sad state of AAA gaming. It's a release now, fix later mentality.
Yeah.
Which I wish would start going away.
I guess.
Because this is happening across all AAA titles.
We've said this for years.
We've been
now,
saying,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
so much
Everyone's
that I
been
go,
saying it.
Everyone
Yeah.
says.
and it's hard to even hear
So we don't want
anymore.
to re-argue some of this stuff. But for me personally, saw the bugs, didn't care, knew it was going to be fixed. I have fun every time I jump in. Ada Hop loves it.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Ada Hop posted that she has 600 gigabytes of footage.
What?
If she's late on any videos ever again, she's got to answer to that.
To 600 gigabytes.
Yeah,
Right.
what
What's
the
she
hell?
doing with that? What is she doing with that?
Probably cutting Ada's greatest
Battlefield
moments. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's a lot of footage.
But she's really good, too.
But
She is very good.
I agree with you, Deep. So like, I've been having a lot of fun with the game because I mean, it's like any other Battlefield game. It shines when you're with a squad of friends. You're all communicating well together. You take an objective, you hold it. Everyone's firing on all cylinders. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had the biggest problem I've had is us getting together sometimes.
Yeah, here in the office, yeah, we were having an issue with that, which seems to have fixed itself.
But like even then, like in the old Battlefield, you could just join someone, even if you're not in their squad.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't do that now, can you?
No.
If you had a full squad, I can't just join you and be.
Yeah, no, and that's one of the biggest, another complaint with the game. It's like, all right, you got this game, you have 128 players, and I can only play with 3 of my friends?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's dumb.
That's
Okay,
really dumb.
So Neebs, how often do you play, would you say?
Depends on the week. I haven't played any this week, but like a couple weeks ago, I played a couple nights.
Yeah. Because, yeah, it is tough getting together with your friends, especially when they don't call you to squad up.
Oh, I've dealt with that here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as he stares at me, I need to call you guys so that you guys can lose your patience with me after 10 minutes and regret that I
fine, that's
called
fine.
you. I know. I do need to do that for sure. But you've been saying, like, people are saying, oh, they're asking, are we going to do Battlefield Friends? Because it's so broken, and we've been saying the whole time.
There's some comments like that way. Yeah.
Yeah, but of
Like,
course.
yeah, they're not going to do it because it's so bad.
We will. The more broken, the better.
more broken, the better.
More things to complain about. You could probably just do menu shit that you hate for an episode.
Yeah, and it was fun. Like, recently, we've uploaded all the old episodes, and it was great to go back and watch them all. And Battlefield 4, the launch of that, it just kind of, like
Same
that
thing.
episode, the Broken Field episode, I was like, oh, history's repeating itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
it's
when Battlefield 4 launched, everyone was like, oh, this game's dead.
For
This
sure.
game's done.
watching the old ones, there were a good at least 2 episodes, maybe 3, that I was like, I don't remember recording that at all. At all, that episode. It was
Right.
like a fresh episode.
Yeah.
Completely. Like,
That's
who made
great.
this?
And you had a monologue in both of
I
them.
did. I was in them. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it's weird. If I wasn't in that particular episode, I understand it more, but shit.
Now, we got to commit to getting in together. I
Yeah.
think that's
Well,
a
we
big
can't,
thing.
can we?
Huh?
Is it
Can't-
4? Is it 4 squad?
But we can all
Yes.
get on Discord at least, and if we're in the same match somehow,
Yeah.
then that could work out somewhat.
They got to fix that. That's got to be fixed.
Seems like
Yeah.
a priority.
Right.
Because people.
Again, 128
play with
players. You're going to only
friends.
play with
Yeah.
3 of my friends.
Here's what happens for me is that I'll get into Battlefield, and normally it's me and maybe one other person. And then I'll be like, God, this movement and gunplay, it's just not as good as other games that I play, and I want to play the other games. And I'm like,
Gotcha.
I need an upgraded version of what I'm playing right now.
So you're comparing it to like Warzone or something else. You're used to moving faster and the gunplay being a little tighter.
It's just the movement, the gunplay,
Yeah,
kind
no,
of everything.
and we've said that about Call of Duty. Their movement system is
It's
butter.
butter.
Yeah.
Butter,
Yeah.
butter,
I
butter.
know
really good.
you'll love it.
And that new map is dope.
Yes, it's such
Yeah.
a good map.
It's a really good map.
Yeah.
It's fun
And right now they got the Krampus thing going
I
on.
know.
You deal with
fucking
Krampus.
I was thinking would be fun if they had like a horrifying Jesus chasing you around, huh? For the holidays.
Bizarro
That would
Jesus.
be fun.
Yeah.
That would be
we
great.
Haven't seen that
Oh, they
before.
should do it for Easter. He comes back. He's he's like the cross is still
He's
on him, but
pissed.
it's broken in
He's
pieces.
back and he's pissed.
Or hey,
Merry Christmas.
the mariachi band we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Cinco de Mayo. That's a
I
thing.
like that. That's a good idea. I wish we should talk to someone over at Activision.
That'd be
or-
great.
Yeah.
You're hiding behind a building. All of a sudden, you hear them coming. It's 4 of them, just strumming guitars.
It's
Right.
kind of like that the Easter egg we did for Hardline, where we were like, we come up on the speakers, didn't we? Weren't we calling out like campers and shit? Wasn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
something that they had us record?
Uh-huh.
Remember?
That was
Oh yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
up on the tower.
See, you're like me with the Battlefield.
The
No,
phrase.
it's
tower,
not so
right?
much. It's like it's all a blur.
Yeah.
like Hardline.
Yeah,
What
up
was
on that tower.
Yeah.
Like,
What are you
I'm
doing
calling
up
them out.
there? Camping?
Looks like we got a camper up there. Everybody's looking at you now, bitch. But a mariachi band would have the same effect,
Yeah.
I'd imagine. That'd be
Marriott.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I would just love to be
Yeah.
crouched, hiding, and you see them coming. You're like, they see
come
me. They're
And
coming
they
to me,
follow
aren't
you
they?
for the rest of the round until you get a kill.
Yeah.
They always follow you. That would be great.
Just running.
Did you
gotta
say
lose
until
them.
you get a kill? That's a great detail.
Now, that Krampus can suck a dick.
So what's the
Yeah.
okay? So explain the Krampus thing. So it's just
I don't know what actually causes it.
Okay, so I know that they have these Christmas trees
Yeah.
that are objectives, and if you hold the Christmas trees for a long period of time, you keep getting presents, more and more loot,
Which is a great
toy
idea, I
guns.
think.
Yeah, but everybody knows that you're at that Christmas
For
tree
sure.
too because you got a beacon up in the sky. If you get coal from the Christmas tree, you're on the naughty list, and that
Oh.
triggers Krampus. But also, we've heard a squad fighting Krampus, and we've tried a third party, and then all of a sudden he's coming after us.
Right.
So he appears and disappears, but he,
He'll chase your ass
yeah,
down.
and he takes a lot of bullets. But if you kill him, then you get some shit. But
Okay.
I mean, like, it's just
First
you better
time he
have an
chased me,
LMG.
I don't know what the reason was. I didn't do anything with Cole or anything
Yeah.
like that. He was
Oh, wow.
chasing me. I was like, shit. It's a solo match. Turned around, unloaded a full magazine into him, and then shot an RPG at him. But he was really close to me, and it killed me as well.
Oh,
So
how big is it? Like twice the size of your same
not twice,
size?
No,
a little bit taller
probably
than
a
your
little
average
taller.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just curious.
but it's a fun detail that they added in during the holidays on a lot of open space on that map. Like a lot of just like if you're traveling from here to there.
Not
Talking about-
Battlefield.
talking about
open
Battlefield
space.
again?
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
That is one thing with
But
the new
you
maps.
you have multiple vehicles in Battlefield, but which
That's true,
are not
yeah.
as many in Warzone.
right.
Yeah.
No, Battlefield has the vehicles.
Vehicles
Some
that
of
can fight back.
I really do think this new Battlefield was also held back by the old consoles. I mean, because they want these things to still run on the PS4.
Yeah,
This game
God,
still needs to
you're-
run on the PS4. I mean, that system's what, a decade old? at
It's
this
so
point.
old now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's weird. That's that weird transition where they do want everyone because no one can buy a new console.
Right, and it makes sense. And if I was a game developer, I'd be
Yeah.
thinking the same thing. It's like I want my game to come out on as many consoles as possible. It
Right.
makes sense to have it come out on the PS4. But like, I'm ready for that next step in destruction physics, and just like it didn't show itself in this iteration of Battlefield
Right.
because it's being held back by the old consoles. Like, okay, we're going to double the player count. So that's going to take so many more resources. All right, we're going to pull back on the destruction.
Which
I
yeah,
don't think they needed double.
I don't
player.
think so.
They don't.
anymore,
No,
yeah.
they didn't really. It was one of those marketing things. It's like there's going to be this many players.
So big.
Yeah, and I do enjoy part of the chaos, but at the same time, it's like, man, 64 would feel better on these maps. There's just less bullets flying at you all the time.
Yeah, I wish that was the more common way to play it, and that
Yeah.
it was just an option to play the big if you wanted it.
Yeah, that's kind of where they're going with it,
Yeah.
because it looks like they're offering 64-player modes on the
Yeah.
on the PC now.
Right.
I think on console it's 64 players, regardless.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
So I wonder if they're-
128.
PS4, not the PS5s.
128 is the.
128 is on the PS5,
Yeah.
PC, Xbox.
I guess there's times I've been playing. And it's like, you know what? I'm just getting shot to death. Why bother? And I just go to a different part of the map, and it's almost like being on a different server.
It is.
It's true.
Hey,
yeah. You just go to a different objective. Yeah. It's like, okay, there's
Let's stay over
not
here.
as much chaos here.
It kind of makes you care less, when you can't get to another objective quick. I mean, I know there's the vehicles and stuff, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't have that same, I don't know.
See, and I don't mind. Like one of my favorite ways to play is just
Holding.
hold and defend an objective.
Yeah.
Like orbital, that building. It's like I'll get in a chopper. A couple of my friends will have anti-air to keep the other choppers off me. I'll just circle that building, and they can keep the other choppers off me. I can call out enemies as they're coming up, and no one can take that fucking objective from us.
Yeah.
So like doing something like that, where it's just talking to your squad, communicating. Like that's when Battlefield shines. And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
And that's
Hop in
when I'd
with
go.
us. Hop in, man.
I'd say,
Come on.
Well, you
forget
gotta
that
let
building.
me know. I don't know when you're playing.
Because I look
I'm
at
not
you
a
and I
fucking
see,
mind
I see you on
reader.
Discord, and it says, he's playing Warzone.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you
'cause
can just say, "Hey, you want to play Battlefield?"
That's true.
You haven't even reached out, so I would drop Warzone to play with you
Okay.
guys.
It's a New Year's resolution,
You're
guys.
usually so snobby.
Wow.
I am snobby, but
He's very snobby.
New Year's resolution. I'm not going to be so
Well,
snobby.
if it makes you feel any better, whenever I jump into Warzone, and I know Thick's like playing with Aztecia and whoever, usually just coincidentally, Thick always is like, I'm out.
Well, it's usually at like 1:30 in the morning.
That's true, Thick.
No, that
Yeah.
is late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
and I wake
Or
up.
or 10
schedules.
p.m.
No, it's
Thick's
never
got to
been 10.
go.
Nope, it's usually
Never.
late.
He always leaves when
It's
I get
never been 10 o'clock ever.
No,
10:30 maybe.
yeah,
Maybe
when you
10:30.
jump in, it's time for me to go to bed.
Doesn't matter when. 6 p.m.
Well, no, like usually it's that at
Oh,
that
whatever.
time we've
Daniel
been playing.
stays in
Well, Daniel's in a different time zone as well.
1 hour.
Yeah.
2.
Is it 1 or 2?
Might be 2.
It might be 2
Either
hours.
way, join earlier.
You join her.
I got a message last night to join.
Oh, that's right, Simon. I sent you a message last night.
Yeah.
My buddy, my friend, my
To do
pal.
what?
Oh, he sends Simon messages.
I did.
He did. He sent me a message because he saw that I was in 7 days and he was in 7
yeah,
days
yeah.
as well. But I was grabbing a thumbnail and I was playing in my solo thing. I continued it another day. Just survived another day.
Boy,
Yeah.
you're doing great.
I'd like to give a special thank you to our sponsor, NordVPN. And as always, they have your back by securing your personal data and your internet activity. And it's easy to use. You just connect with one click or enable auto connect for 0-click protection. And they have over 5,100 servers in 60 countries, so you can find a server near you for better speed or not near you, because with NordVPN, you have options. And say goodbye to bandwidth throttling. NordVPN encrypts all your traffic so your internet provider can't slow down your streaming speed. And speaking of speed, it's confirmed by speed tests. NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there. And we still have a holiday season deal to share with our community, so go to nordvpn.com/Neebs to get a 2-year plan plus 1 additional month for free with a huge discount. How huge? 73%. That's how huge, which comes to just over $2 a month. So go to nordvpn.com/Neebs to get a 2-year plan plus 1 additional month with a huge discount. Thank you, NordVPN.
I'd like to pitch. Maybe there's a better way to do Christmas. Is everybody up for maybe a new Christmas?
Well, depends on the
My
pitch.
family already does a new Christmas, but go ahead.
Okay.
What is your pitch for a different
I
Christmas?
think Christmas should be a month, not a day. Kind of like spring break.
All right, my initial reaction is
Yeah.
go
Oh,
fuck
wow,
yourself.
no,
but
yeah, get
No.
out
All
of
right,
here.
easy.
Have
What-
you
what
been?
is that? Does that
have
mean
you
we
been
get-
to a grocery store this week?
Does that mean we don't have to work for a month?
No, it means you people get to choose. You know how spring break works? Like it's like this college has their spring break the first month of whatever, and this one's.
okay.
So you have these kind of staggered Christmases. So you don't have the airports and the stores just crammed
At
all
once.
at the same time. Yeah,
Yeah.
we all agree.
Okay.
It's going to take some work
I
because
don't
there's the
know.
particular day of the Jesus stuff, you know?
That's
People are
true.
going
It's
to
not
want
even
that.
the real day.
True.
It's
Yeah,
not the real
but
day. We
it's
can
not the real
figure
day.
that
We could just
stuff
say
out.
Christmas.
No, you try
Yeah.
telling
December.
people
Tell
that.
these religious people to go fuck themselves. We're changing. it.
Okay, well, that's
Hey,
the
I'm
goal.
one of those people.
Hey, go fuck yourself. We're changing
Okay,
Christmas.
okay.
Christmas is ours now.
You get a
All
whole
right.
month to celebrate.
No, I think that your ideas, it has a good idea behind it, but I think it would backfire on you, because if you even split it up, you're going to go, okay, you're going to have now 4 different Christmases on each different week, right?
Sure.
And you're going to change that up. There's going to be always crazy people around the whole fucking month, like frantically going, oh my God, what's going on? Because they're trying to get their shit for their next day that they weren't prepared for.
I had to park behind the grocery store yesterday.
Oh,
behind
could you
it,
imagine that? Could you even
where
imagine?
the trucks go.
And you walking? My goodness! The way
Yeah,
you
you-
look,
I
I'm
went-
surprised you could walk anywhere.
I went up and down. What do you mean? I can't walk?
Because you're so huge.
He was
you're,
being-
you're so
he
out
was-
of shape.
you're out of
right?
shape.
Sarcasm.
You
Why
don't
are
have good
complaining?
legs.
Anytime I
Feet,
ever have to
toes.
walk, I always tell
No,
myself,
here's the thing. I always
fucking
go.
walk. You can walk.
Listen, you're having the wrong argument with me.
Sorry.
Because I always go straight to the back. I'm like, I don't want to park
You don't want
up
anyone to
front.
hit your truck. I hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
that too.
So they don't sue me. They
Jam.
might get tetanus or something. But I go to the back. I'm like, I don't care from the very back. I'll walk up there. There's nothing in the back.
Yeah.
I went down every aisle, completely packed.
Oh my goodness.
No, this week
gonna
is
be an
the
issue.
worst for,
Yeah.
for shopping or driving around in general.
Yeah, here's what you'll run into with your idea, Neebs, is that friends and family will have a very difficult time coordinating Christmas together with this big month where you're just like, well, let's have it here, 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 and then it's a fight. And
How do you even start that? You know, like how do you start that?
Neebs
pitch?
could do anything.
It starts with one person, just one family
it
going,
just
you know
did.
what? We're
Okay.
getting together first week of December.
That's it. Neebs, that's when you're celebrating. You be the example.
Yeah. When I lived in
Next
Australia,
year.
people there do Christmas in July.
And Russia celebrates Christmas, New Year's because they say Santa's busy on Christmas.
There you go.
So that's already working.
We've already
It's
got,
working for capitalist dog.
we've already got examples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's putting in the part.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's
I'm
You can
worth-
still do the 25th if you want to, but
I mean,
It's a lottery.
I would
we're
just
not forcing anybody to do anything.
like if I really didn't like the time of year, I'd probably avoid like grocery shopping or any sort of shopping this week. And you're such an organized person. You think that you wouldn't be like
We needed
even
something.
scheduled.
yeah,
you needed something.
I mean, we know it's coming
I
all
mean,
year, so-
emergencies happen.
Yeah.
You
They
can-
happen.
You can buy Christmas gifts in July if you want, you know.
I
We
was
know
wa-
it's coming.
True.
It's
True.
inevitable.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah.
I leave it to
Me too.
you know the last week.
Your average American.
Yeah, I'm
You
a
know?
doomsday prepper when it comes to Christmas. Prepping all year.
Good for
I
you.
got a
Yeah.
PS7.
I got a
scheduled.
bunker with gifts.
It reminds me of like I brought this up before, but my neighbor's parents used to buy like back when we had the Atari 20. That's all we had was before Nintendo. They'd buy the games in bulk. Like they'd just buy a bunch of games and have Christmas gifts for the next few years.
Oh, there you
just
go.
pull it out
Yeah.
of the box.
this console doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Pretty much
You're hoping
got
for
to that
the
point.
latest Super Nintendo game. You're still getting Atari cartridges.
They probably still have some.
What's this? Pac-Man? Oh boy.
If you get a dozen games, that's 12 years of presents.
Yeah, that's
True.
pretty much how they
Good
looked at it.
idea.
You just got Pitfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
You
year
know,
I got Contra.
Here's the interesting thing. They'd pull out the box every now and they could pick whatever. They'd see all the games. So it's like, Othello is just still in that
Oh
box. you
yeah,
know?
fuck Othello.
You see it, but you don't get it.
Well, you get to pick one. And
And then next year
Oh.
you get to pick another one.
that's how it was something like that. Or, they'd pull out the box.
So next year's going to be worse because you're going to pick the best
yeah,
one.
you just watch
Yeah.
Othello
First
in the
year.
Last
corner.
year's really gonna
Eventually, you
suck.
get Othello.
Yeah. Year 3 is going to be Othello.
No, the kid just goes, nah, thanks.
Nah, I'm
Good.
good.
I'm good, thank
Too
you.
old for video games. 30 mile.
I discovered something the other day.
Well, you going to go to that?
Oh, go
without,
ahead.
I don't want you
Sorry.
to forget about the button thing.
I was getting ready to talk about the button.
Wow. Okay, good.
All right.
All right, go for it.
All right.
Only 19 minutes in. You sure you don't want to save it?
Listen, this blew my mind. This was
Okay.
like the end of Sixth Sense.
Okay.
So
Oh,
the
no.
other day, I go down to wash some clothes, and my wife is pulling clothes out of the dryer. She's like, hey, can you help me put these shirts up? So I grab one of her shirts and go to put it on a hanger, and I go to button it.
You've never dealt with this in your whole
And
life?
I said, what is wrong with your shirt, lady? Does everyone know I'm talking
It's
about?
weird.
Yes,
It's
of
weird.
course.
Women's buttons being on the
opposite side.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know that.
I did.
Dick
Oh.
didn't know it.
Nope.
You didn't either.
No, I didn't.
You don't wear women's clothes, guys? What's up?
What's wrong? Oh, man, there's a lot of comfortable clothes you're missing out
I
on.
have never buttoned a woman's shirt up.
Yeah, how did that ever? What a weird idea. And to stick to it, it seems like a prank on society.
Yeah. It's like, why? Why did they make it that way?
Just
They're
put it on
trying
the
to make
side,
it
yeah.
inconvenient for women.
Yeah. Well, then why not make the shirts more unisex? It doesn't matter.
And I couldn't do it. Like my left
No.
hand doing the button instead of my right hand. I was like,
No.
oh, this is weird. I had to
Well-
turn the shirt upside down.
Maybe it's for the. You couldn't do it. Maybe
You
it's,
couldn't do it.
it's to like differentiate
I knew it
what
wasn't going
is-
to happen again, so I didn't practice too much.
Because, you know, sometimes there are ladies' shirts that are so generic, you can't really tell if it's a lady's shirt until it's on you, and then you go like, okay, you can see the cut's funny or whatever. But, like, maybe that's why. Because I know that was always a giveaway for me.
Here we go.
I was like, oh, I can't wear this shirt.
Why are buttons on the opposite side for females?
Perfect. Perfect Google question. So that's how it would tell me, though, like, oh, I can't get this shirt. This must be a lady's shirt.
Right.
All right. Manufacturers put buttons on the left side of women's clothing as a practical means of distinguishing between men's and women's clothing. Since most people were right-handed, this made it easier for someone standing across from you to button your dress.
There you
It's
go.
just so women can.
Well,
No,
it was for manufacturers to see.
It's what I just said. It's so that you could differentiate whether it's a woman's shirt or a men's shirt.
Man, you could do something else, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Big
but
W on the back.
Every woman's
like the
shirt have
Scarlet
a big obnoxious W.
a tag.
Yeah, a
Much
tag,
better.
Yep.
The
Much
same way
better
we,
idea.
we know what size it is.
Well, tags don't just stick out all the time, do they?
Yeah, no, I could just say ladies. No, but I mean, it's a weird.
Tag's fine, but yeah, I mean the button thing, it's a quick identifier, isn't it?
I guess
is that
so.
a man's or a woman's shirt? Oh, that's a woman's shirt. Like if you're in the fashion industry, you can.
And they just stuck with it, and they all agreed on it together,
Yeah,
apparently.
it's like we're doing this.
All right.
This is what it is.
And they made it more difficult for the ladies, of course, because less people are lefties, and it's I think easier to do that.
I mean, if you
for
do it your
men.
whole life, you get it. But
Yeah,
when it gets sprung on you,
I get
like
it.
it did on
Here's
me.
the thing. I didn't know about it either, Neebs, but had it,
You have daughters.
I know. had this happened to me, I wouldn't have even noticed they were on the other side.
Are you sure?
No, you would.
Positive. I am so.
Nope.
I have no
We need to
awareness
test this.
of anything.
It's like writing, but if you were to try to button it, you would
You
be
would
able
notice.
to tell
Yeah.
because it's like trying to write
Your
left.
if I saw you with your nose blown off,
You would notice.
I probably wouldn't notice.
You got stubby, clumsy
Your
fingers.
dexterity will tell you that something's off when your hand goes, this isn't working.
Yeah.
I like. You just did your hands like.
Dude, you'd notice in a heartbeat. Can you picture grabbing the button with your left hand? Like, just picture
and
it.
trying to thread it through that little skinny.
So weird.
I'm
Oh.
gonna go get a
button
ladies
shirt.
shirt
Let's do that.
and
Or
and
get a
pass it
man
around the
shirt and turn it
office.
upside down.
pass it around the office.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Anyone got a button thing here?
A button thing?
Nope.
Mm-mm. But that's
Jacket?
Not, but then
Does
it's
your
like
jacket have buttons on it?
it's not going to work the same because the
No,
flaps
it's
can.
got zippers.
Not the same.
Oh, I had a knockoff jacket. It was well, I don't know if it was a knockoff, but I had a friend of mine who went to like
It's called
Vietnam, and they brought back like half a dozen like North Face winter
Face north.
jackets that were like, yeah. But it was on
South
the
Head.
everything was on the opposite side for the jacket, but it was a
Okay.
warm ass coat.
Like it was
a
on the
two-piece
back.
warm ass coat. Yeah.
The hood was on the bottom.
It really looked like it was legit, but it was the opposite. So I still actually have that coat. So it's like a lady's, but I don't give a shit.
No, if it looks good, wear it.
Yeah, if it
If
fits, if it's warm.
I
Gets
think
the job
women
done.
know this because women are more likely to wear a men's shirt than
I
the other way
steal them all
around.
the time.
Yeah. There we go. Now the whole world knows.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of people who discovered, just like you two did, because I really just assumed everyone knew.
Mm-mm. And you said you did or didn't know it.
I did not.
No, more
That's-
people
that's
here.
3 out of 5.
I know more people didn't know. So Lord knows how many people were taught today. God, we're such a giving channel.
We are.
So what do you feel like eating tonight? Maybe you want a home-cooked favorite, but you don't have what you need, and you don't feel like going to the store? Or you want something from your favorite restaurant, but you'd rather stay home and eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich than go get it? Problem solved. Now DoorDash connects you with everything you want, whenever and however you want it, right now and right to your door. Along with the restaurants you love, you can now get groceries and other essential items in under an hour delivered with DoorDash. And with DoorDash, you get everything in one app. Ordering is easy, and your items will be left safely outside your door when you choose contactless delivery drop-off. And now, for a limited time, our community gets 25% off of their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code Neebs. That's 25% off, up to a $10 value, and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code Neebs. That's code Neebs for 25% off your first order with DoorDash, subject to change and terms apply. To get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on your first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code Neebs. Thank you, DoorDash.
Did you guys enjoy your Christmas?
I don't know.
Hasn't happened yet.
We're recording this right before Christmas.
Yeah, we were supposed to record next week. Now we can't even get into ARC.
You know what I'm excited about Christmas? I sent Daniel how it should have ended a Christmas gift. He and his
Really?
family. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guess what I sent him?
What?
An air fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I was wondering
okay.
today when I came in, I wonder if am I going to get through the day without Doralis bringing up an air fryer?
Well, that's why I brought it up because
That is your thing recently.
I think it's
You're
great.
really into this.
it's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. It's a lot
I think
of
it's
fun.
great that you're into it. It
They're a lot
makes
of
me. I almost did a steak in an air fryer because of you.
I just don't understand why you got the tattoo.
Well, it was a discount. It was in the box.
20% off appliance tattoos, small appliance tattoos.
Get your air fryer tattoo right
I know.
on the keister.
I actually know I'm getting an air fryer for
Hey,
Christmas.
They're fun. They're just
Yeah,
fun.
My mom's gonna get me one.
Josh, you should get that sous vide. Have you seen those
Sous
commercials?
vide.
Sous vide.
The sous
Yeah,
vide.
I've seen those.
What is
I'm
commercials.
from the
that
South.
again?
It's a sous vide.
What is it?
Well, I guess it's a type of cooking, isn't it?
Yeah,
but
you basically cook in water, like the water's heated
Oh,
to
right.
a certain
Yep,
temperature.
yep.
but
I've
they
seen
have
it.
a machine, a desktop machine, that has 2 compartments, and I've never used it, so I can't tell you if it's good. But I think it also refrigerates. You could put your food in the night before; it refrigerates it. It's got a timer and all this stuff, and then whenever you tell it to cook it, it heats up, or whatever. Like you could
Okay.
just set
I
it-
heard
set it and forget it.
doing steak sous vide is
Pretty
incredible.
Pretty badass.
Yeah,
huh?
like you can get it just
You can't
like a
overcook it
perfect tenderness.
What it's like, and it's boiled meat.
because isn't it like sealed in a bag and then
It is
it's in
sealed
water?
in a bag. Yeah,
And
Yeah.
then you can't overcook it because it hits one temperature and it stays that
That sounds like a lot of
temperature.
work.
it's actually not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like, okay, you
there was
have
restaurants that I worked
asparagus
at
in
that
one
used to do something.
drawer, your meat in the other drawer,
Yeah.
and it, like
The
yeah,
machine.
the machine,
Yeah.
and then you go to bed and or
It stays cold
Yeah,
until
and then
just
whenever
before
it
lunch.
decides to cook, it just cooks.
Cooks the 2 different things, and they have a starch cooker,
Mm-hmm.
which I think adds the water at the right time and then heats it up. Especially if because we've got a cousin in town that's has a place with no kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was thinking about it. I was like, look, you can cook everything on this.
Yeah, no shit.
She live outside.
There's just no kitchen. It's like a studio thing.
Okay, that's okay.
I think, I love the air fryer because it's so fucking easy. And when Daniel's never tried one, I was like, you're going to love me for this, man.
It's gonna
Him and his
sit there
family
and
and the
collect
kids.
dust.
I really doubt it. I doubt it.
I want to
Oh,
try.
it's a
I want to
very-
go over to your house, Dora, and try an air fried meal.
Here's what I thought about doing. I thought about like because I'll tell you what I did. It's that Tillamook ice cream I was talking about. I brought it up on
Air
a couple
fried ice cream?
streams. Like no,
You're just making soup.
it's just like the best ice cream, and their caramel toffee crunch is like fucking heaven in your mouth. So you know those flaky layers Pillsbury biscuits, the
yeah,
honey
yeah,
honey,
I know
honey
exactly
butter
what you're
ones.
talking about. Yeah,
Honey butter ones. I did those in the oven. Open them up half, and then I put like honey and cinnamon and brown sugar on them, and put those in the air fryer, and like kind of crisped them up, made them a little chewy, and I put a dollop of that ice cream on top, and served it at a little
Christ.
party on Friday night, and everyone was happy.
With cavities.
Very happy. Oh yeah, for sure. But it was.
it sounds
I thought
good.
about making those on the street, and just these little.
Oh,
dessert.
It's
thing.
it sounds like a nice little too. It sounds
Yeah,
like
not
it'd
that
be,
big.
Yeah.
you know,
Just one scoop
yeah.
on top
Yeah,
of
you
a
should
half
make
loaf.
those
That'd
on
be
the stream.
fun
That'd
one
be
night.
great.
Get
I
a
would
little
like
taste of
that.
some air
Like-
fryer love.
Yeah.
all right.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's Christmas.
Time to air fry everything.
Call him air fryer tuck.
They're a little loud. It's like a white noise machine as well.
No, really? Okay.
Yeah. And the smell that comes from them, it's not like a bad smell, but it's different.
Really?
Yep.
Like,
Like
burning
puppies?
electronics.
Puppy's breath.
Yeah, burning electronics. I can't. No, it's not puppy's breath. You'd think it would be. Nope, can't explain it. But anyway, I'm
explain
done
it.
with air fryers for the day, guys. Thank
All
you
right,
for
well that's nice.
air fryer minute.
If you were ever on Twitter, you could be sharing air frying recipes daily.
It makes you think outside the box, like you can do it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
You can do. I've had
You think outside the
Listen.
box and inside the fryer.
Yeah, you do.
I've had hard boiled eggs out of an air fryer.
Okay.
Crazy.
Sure as hell is.
Mm-hmm. Wrap
I've
your
had
brain
ice
around
cream
that.
that were little balls, a bunch of them.
On a little cone-shaped wafer
Imagine that.
Crazy business.
outside the box.
Wonder if this is like a conversation with the guy that first got the microwave. before anybody else.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm making all kinds of shit in my house.
Our
Last night,
10 minutes.
I made some macaroni and cheese so quick.
In
Just
3
water,
minutes.
cheese, macaroni. It was so good.
I feel like the biggest game changer with microwaves was popcorn.
Yeah.
That was a big
That's why they made it.
shift from our oven to that big fat fucking microwave we had when I was a kid. The thing was so big.
When you hear about people that were discovering that microwaves can cook things, you're just like, what? You were reaching your hand in there and your candy bar melted?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think that did to you?
Listen, my mother-in-law, I believe, still has an over 40-year-old microwave.
Still uses it too?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Still uses that motherfucker.
Wow.
Like
Jeez.
this was from when
She's probably
yeah,
glowing.
from like the childhood
From
of
all
my
the
lady.
radiation.
Yeah, no, it works well. I've used it. No rotation, no nothing, but it's a big fucking block.
All hairless animals on that block.
You ever seen it? Imagine her entire block is like just full of ghouls from Fallout.
Yeah.
Ghouls. Yeah, you don't see too many ghouls around anymore, but on her street you do.
Tammy's
It's like-
newborn
must
has
be
4
some-
arms.
Some old microwaves when you see the ghouls. You know, that's a telltale sign.
Her power bill is $600 a month.
Yeah.
Ghoul Street.
You can get her a microwave for Christmas.
A new one.
No, man.
She wouldn't like it.
No, you wouldn't think. No.
Because I think I was at your parents' place. I'm like, what do these buttons
Oh,
do?
my mom and dad's microwave is insane.
It's like a knob on
Yeah,
it.
it's like a computer from the 70s. It's got so many fucking buttons on it. Weird.
Yeah, I think
like
I
it's-
saw it. I don't,
It's like you're gonna launch a fucking
Yeah,
rocket.
they got it from the TARDIS.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's way more complex than it needs to be.
So
Like you gotta hit start, then you gotta turn the dial to the thing you're cooking. It's ridiculous.
I was watching Die Hard last night when John McClane first gets to Nakatomi Plaza, and he goes up to the desk, and there's like this screen, to type in your name,
Yeah.
and that's like they make some comment like new toys kind of a thing.
Ooh, the future.
It was so adorable.
It's like, yeah, this is a fancy building that we got here. Yeah, it's so quaint now.
It was great.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Neebs got me to watch an episode of the movies that made us.
Yeah.
Die Hard's
Yeah.
one of them, right?
Oh, I have no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
I would
Sounds
have
good.
Great.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Well, I don't know how many episodes. There's
Well,
so
I
many
would
fucking
think-
great movies, but I'm glad that is
Yeah,
it,
that's
'cause-
one of the episodes.
Yeah,
yes.
I watched Elf because of you.
Yep.
And yeah, that was a very fun, man. Really well put together.
Yeah.
For sure.
The type, how they use, I don't know, just
They
how
use
they
lines
use
from
footage,
the movie
of
to
course.
like respond to things.
Exactly.
It's like it was over budget, and then like Will Ferrell be like, "What? That's too much."
Yeah, the narrator and the editing is just very
fun.
entertaining. But I'm looking for now. I would want to go with that one, and there starts
Yeah.
the debate because of the Die Hard thing. Even Neebs earlier on was just like, "Well, when you get a Christmas tree in a movie, I guess you
That's how
can
I said
call
it,
it a
too.
Santa movie."
Dead on Neebs impression. You got going on there.
Christmas.
That's a Home Alone's a Christmas movie.
Oh, it is. So that is, I remember watching Die Hard for the first time in many years, like maybe last year or the year before, because I never watched it with the attitude of going,
Christmas
I'm going to
movie.
judge it if it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Never thought it was before. And when I watched it, I said,
So
fuck
much.
yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Loaded with
There's
Christmas
just no-
songs throughout it.
There's
Yeah.
just no Santa.
Yeah, well,
You don't need fucking Santa.
No.
Ever.
It's an action movie that takes place during Christmas.
Yeah.
Is what it is. But they lean into that theme. They use Christmas music and
Throughout.
soundtrack. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's
Christmas
not like Santa doesn't
time.
show up. There's no fucking reindeer. It's
Right.
like,
Oh God, my nose is red. Oh fuck me.
Just
Nobody
Hans
likes me.
Gruber.
The Christmas Carol. There's no Santa in that.
no.
It's just a fucking story about some old guy who gets fucked in the ass late at night by his old business partner.
Ebenezer.
And, what was the real estate movie?
Oh.
The real estate.
The one
old
with
one?
Bill Murray?
Alec Baldwin.
Tony, Alec Baldwin.
Alec
Glengarry
Oh,
Glen
yeah,
Ross.
Glen Ross. That's
Yeah, Glengarry.
It's a fun Christmas movie, huh?
Happy holiday.
I don't think I've even seen this
Glengarry
movie.
Glen Ross?
Like
that
it
was
takes
during
place
Christmas
during-
time?
It's so depressing because
It's a horrible, horrible, depressing movie.
That's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Like Bad Santa's a Christmas movie. It's a horrible movie.
Yeah, but that's But
comedy.
Bad Santa was still a fun movie with a good message where Glenn Ross made me want the characters in it to kill themselves. I'm
Oh
like,
my
just
God.
kill yourself.
Wow,
Just
okay. I've
stop
never seen
or-
this movie.
Or quit.
It's
move
based on
away.
a play.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
But Alec Baldwin's monologue in there when he comes in is
Yeah, it's a
is
very
fire.
Yeah, it's a very famous monologue
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
so good.
Okay.
for us actors.
Second place,
More
steak
actors.
knives. Third
Now.
place, get the fuck out
Get
of
the
here.
fuck out of here.
Get out.
When one guy's going for coffee.
Uh,
I don't know. He's just a hard ass, whatever. Old movies.
Speaking of movies, have you guys seen anything lately?
Saw the new Spider-Man.
I saw Spider-Man as well.
Oh, and Matrix is available now.
Is it available now?
I think
Matrix?
you can watch it this weekend. I
Yeah,
think.
it's on
behind.
HBO. If you have HBO Max, it's out.
So was Spider-Man as good as like all the Facebook mentions?
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen?
it's good. I mean, it has the same problem as if you've watched the trailer. You're like, wow, this premise is really, really dumb. Doctor Strange is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happens in the movie. Like, you have to turn your brain off and just accept
Just let
that
it happen.
Doctor
Yeah.
Strange is stupid in this movie.
Huh.
But once you get past that, the movie itself is wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, and I probably wouldn't even notice. I'd be like, "Why do you think he's stupid?" Be like, "Oh, because that could have happened." I'd be like,
The teenager shows up. I want to alter space and time in the universe.
Too many people know me.
Come on in, Tom. We'll let me do my magic spell.
"Oh,
What the fuck are you doing, Doctor Strange?
I'm trying to watch Power of the Dog, which is Benedict Cumberbatch. It's on Netflix.
Okay, that's a cow. He's a cowboy.
He's
in
a
that?
cowboy, and I'm like, yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
This seems like it'd be good. I'm really having a hard time getting through it.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I think it's gonna like be good in the end.
Oh, I hate no. You
No.
always
What's
stick
this
in.
I kind of want to finish it someday,
It
but
gets good around episode 8.
It sounds
I
like
hear.
one of those shows that could use probably 10 minutes chopped out of each episode.
it's so slow.
what's the name
Yeah.
of the show?
Power of the Dog?
What kind of film or TV?
He's like a-
whatever."
Rancher or
dog.
something. Him and all the boys, and he's kind of a jerk.
Did you say Howard the dog?
Who, me? Him?
No,
Tower of the Dog.
Power of the Dog.
Power of the dog.
Howard the
Howard
Dog. Yeah, that's Marvel's
Howard the
next
Dog.
big movie.
He's a rancher. He's a jerk. He stops by this little town, and they eat. And what's her name? Kirsten Dunst.
Mm-hmm.
She's in it. She's a mom, and her boy's kind of, I don't know. He's different, and Cumberbatch is picking on him. And
Oh yeah, I've
It's
seen
just-
the trailer for it. It's slow, huh?
man, I feel like it's going somewhere, but I just don't know if I got. I don't
You
know if
don't-
I can wait.
Too many
a
good things out
That's
there.
a shame.
What about Yellowstone? I heard that's real good. I haven't
Mm.
seen it.
I heard it was good too, but I haven't seen it either.
Seems like it'd be a
My
slow
uncle was
thing.
raving about it, so he likes it. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
I'm, sitting here. I just looking around. I noticed that I think Doralis and I are we wearing the same socks?
Oh,
You guys got your
Wow.
Neebs Gaming socks
Are
on?
you-
The
Yeah,
black
black
one's
ones.
on. He's got
black,
the
you
gray
got the
one.
I don't
gray.
think I ever got black pair.
So so those socks are done. Like we don't have those socks anymore.
Socks are
No,
all.
they're
Yeah,
done.
here's the thing. This is what's kind of become tradition. Is we just did socks randomly years ago, and they were just whatever. I think the people that made the socks originally just came up with a design. We're like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then it kind of evolved to using a local company, Freakers, which those guys are great. They're right here in our hometown, and started trying to incorporate things from the year. So they kind of like a yearbook for us, or like a year-end socks. They started having icons of the games we played that year.
Right.
Or like last year we hit 2 million, like there was a 2 mil on there. And this year I think had like Valheim and the Wyvern King and the Neebs tribe kind of stuff. So
We should have had like a. When did we get hacked? 2 years ago.
yeah,
We should have had some Russians.
should have had some hack.
The Russian flag. Yeah.
A Russian flag that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing I wish I had more of was
You need
Neebs
to buy
Gaming
Bitcoin.
socks.
Well, we
Maybe
have
we'll
some.
get some.
They're great little
Maybe we'll get some this
stocking
year.
stuffers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody that bought them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
They're
Matt,
good.
Do
They're
we
good
have any here in
socks.
the office?
Fuck yeah, they're good
We
socks.
had a damn box full
We had a
of
box.
They
here.
just like slowly disappear.
Damn it. I mean, I would throw
I think
some in
there's
some
still some in there.
stockings.
There
There's
has
probably
been
a lot.
yeah.
There's
There were
definitely
a lot
some
of
in
I was
there.
like, we have
I'll
a
grab
crypt
some-
that has just a bunch of merch.
There you go. Well, I'll try to find some socks for the stockings.
But that prompted me, like, just this whole conversation. It's like, what else could we make? Because we talked about this before, like the Crocs and the robes, but we gotta think bigger. What else?
cars.
Bigger.
We should have.
Cars.
You know those blankets we got as gifts? I mean, I still have
Yeah,
mine. I
yeah,
mean,
the blankets
which
were
is
sweet.
great.
Yeah.
That's something we should have.
I like it. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
like a
Blankets?
nice comfy blanket, man. Who
Man.
doesn't love that?
You really can't. Like, I just got one. I could say it. I guess got a big comfy thing for a blanket for my dad. Because I'm like, everyone likes a freaking comfy blanket.
Yeah, a couch
Yeah.
blanket, basically. That's what mine
They
is.
have them
Yeah.
now. They look like tortilla shells.
I have one.
Yeah.
Someone sent me one.
I
last
know.
year.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
It's not very thick though. It's a light blanket.
Okay,
It
well,
is.
fuck
Well,
that
we
one
want
then.
That's fine,
thicker,
too.
a little bit
Very
more
fuzzy, very
fuzzy,
fuzzy, comfy
but
blanket.
Neebs Gaming could just be the logo. Could just be one very simple, big.
Ooh.
You know, it'd be
logo
fun for
on the
Star
thing.
Wars fans. What's that two-legged animal? He cuts the belly open and gets in.
Tauntaun.
Tauntaun.
They
There
make
you go.
plushy tauntaun,
Yeah. That you
Life-
can get inside.
life size.
Yeah.
That has a slit in the belly, and
I
you can.
bet they've
You
already
could
done
walk
that.
around if you wanted.
I like it. Yeah.
Sure, you can wear it, or you could just get in there and watch a movie.
It'd be a bed. That'd be a cool bed too.
Tauntaun
I
bed.
was
Yeah,
thinking
sleeping
also Star Wars related that when you die, we could just do carbonite to people,
Oh,
Yeah.
and then you can
freeze
display your grandpa or whoever in your home.
So,
That would be fun.
Transporting grandpa.
Yeah, transporting grandpas.
You'd
They
have
make
to
rings.
call Boba.
They make rings out of people.
What?
You never seen that?
I've
No.
heard about it.
You can
yeah.
take the ashes and have it crushed into like a little stone.
Yeah.
Put it in a ring or necklace.
I would wear a ring of a loved one. I know it might be weird, but
I've
you
seen.
know.
Yeah, I've known
weird.
people to wear necklaces with their, a little bit of ash from
Grandma's
their loved one.
eyeball on it.
Yeah, I think you should keep the eyeball in particular. It'd be nice to be like, oh, that's my grandmother's shriveled up eyeball.
It's like a pearl necklace, but it's family members' eyeballs. All encased.
Gross.
You ever see those travel shows? I forget which country. They just have like their bodies just on a cliff or in a cave somewhere. They just go visit them every now and then.
Up
Just
high
all-
where the animals can't get them.
Just lay in there.
No, some people have weird traditions. Like
Well, it's weird to us. isn't
Yeah,
it?
weird to us. But yeah, like some people's tradition is like when a relative dies, at the funeral they set them up like how they were known in life. So if you were a chef, they'll take your body and they'll present a display where you're cooking.
Yeah. Thick will just be set up in front of a computer
He's
with
a porn
Warzone
star.
on in front of it.
What do they do with porn stars?
Yeah.
I want to see the guy who was like a karate expert. You gotta like prop him
Right.
up. Like,
Yeah.
He was a
yeah, it's
martial
easy
artist.
to put. Hey, all of us, you put in front of
Yeah.
a fucking computer
Yeah,
playing video
exactly.
games.
That'll be Uncle
But-
Barry.
But Uncle Barry, yeah.
Put an air fryer by
he's
mine.
doing like a fucking roundhouse. And how do you get that, going?
with
Oh, man.
with bendable
Yeah,
with,
wire and
clothes hangers.
close hanger, close frame.
You'll figure it out.
But that's got to be an interesting gig for that guy. It's like, what do you do? I set up bodies. I
Yeah,
set up-
basically,
set up displays.
I mean, what's the when you do it to animals?
Taxidermy.
Taxidermist.
Yeah.
If you've got a small business, you know that there's nothing more valuable than your time. So stop wasting it on trips to the post office. Stamps.com makes it easy to mail and ship right from your computer. Save time and money with Stamps.com and send letters and packages for less with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. And all you need is a computer and a standard printer. No special supplies or equipment. Within minutes, you're up and running, printing official postage for any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send. Once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup and drop it off. No traffic, no lines. You save time and money with Stamps.com. There's no risk, and with promo code Neebs, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone on the top of the homepage, and type in Neebs. That's Stamps.com, promo code Neebs. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Have y'all seen the country that does the real elaborate caskets, like cartoony?
No.
Like this
No.
guy loved hot dogs, so he's got a hot dog casket, and it's not like a funny gimmick thing.
Christ.
The whole country does it.
Really?
Oh man. So
What is the country? Could you?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, do a
Hot
search
dog
for like
ca- yeah,
country
look it
with
up.
weird
It's funny.
caskets.
Wow, what a good job on the marketing team for these casket people, huh?
Yeah, I think I saw it on that Conan Without Borders or whatever it is, where he's traveling around.
Okay.
I think he had one made of him. It was like a big red-headed guy that he could get into.
God.
Well, the band Kiss, they have their own casket.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
for
could
the whole
buy it.
band.
Kiss
Huh?
casket.
Oh,
The band.
Oh, you can actually
like, you can buy
purchase.
a Kiss
It's
casket.
it's a Kiskit.
It is a Kiss.
Hey,
Neebs
Neebs
Gaming
Gaming caskets.
Oh, see, now we're getting there.
That's a
Better yet,
no-brainer.
better yet.
older.
Everyone dies.
Neebs Gaming urn.
Urns. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's
go urn.
that's a less space. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need them both.
Easier
though.
to
Much
ship.
easier to ship.
Oh, but you should offer both. Just do like super high dollar. Everything's 20 grand for the coffins. Even if it only costs us $2,000, we still charge 20.
We should quit burying people, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
a waste of space.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
we
It's
should quit
weird.
making as many people as we
That's
make
a good
too.
point too.
Was it in
Very
Ghana?
less.
Was it in Ghana?
Might have
I
been.
think it's in
Did you see
Africa.
some funny looking
Ghana?
caskets? They're showing
Fancy coffins in Ghana, African art showcase. I'm seeing some interesting.
some. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see those those African guys that dance with your casket, like
Oh, I'd love
it's
that.
a huge
yeah?
meme, like, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen the video.
yeah, it's like what do they call them? The pallbearers.
Pallbearers,
Pall
yeah.
bearer?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like doing these dances coordinated
Yeah.
with your casket on their shoulders.
Where did that term come from? Pallbearer.
I don't know, but I was just thinking about. I'll bet there's a couple Pauls out there with a name that their
Is it
last name's probably
Paul?
Bearer.
The first
I
guy
thought
that
it was
was ever
Paul.
buried was
Paul
named
bearer?
Paul.
Yeah, you sure it's Paul Bearer?
I could have swore it's Paul.
I always thought it was
See,
a
we gotta
pole
look it up
bearer
now.
because
But
you,
like
you
a
could
PA
actually literally
That's
have
right, get
I
on it.
got, I got to know.
where
that.
you
Wow.
would slide
This
a
is
pole.
great. We're learning
Yeah, we're
something.
learning. We are learning.
We all say this word
Pole-
wrong.
Yeah.
and
I
for
thought it was
females, they have the
Paul.
pole on the other
Paul
side.
bearer.
Yes, wow. I just totally thought it was
Maybe it's like
pole.
paw, like
Just like I
They
always
got
thought it
shot
was
in the
like
paw.
I thought it was a wheelbarrow. It took
Wheelbarrow.
me
That
forever
was
for
a
wheelbarrow.
tough one.
So this one, you'd think it'd be easy.
Is it Paul, like the name?
Well, apparently Pallbearer is also a wrestler.
Wrestler, yeah.
Oh,
he's
that
dead
makes
now.
sense. So the name.
But he
okay.
was the Undertaker's like manager, like or
Oh,
whatever.
that's
He was a
clever.
character.
No, it's coming up. Paul.
Paul, Pallbearer.
Yes.
Bearer. Pallbearer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I've
Now-
seen it.
Originally comes from the word pall, a decorative cloth that is used to drape the casket.
Yeah.
In the Middle Ages, the pallbearers carried the four corners of the pall, so the cloth. So they would burying the pall, and then that's what they would use to hold the body of the casket. So this
So-
big spread out cloth that you would grab and pull up. They didn't
So
have like
you-
handles
You could use a Neebs Gaming blanket as your
as
Paul.
your pall.
Oh, very nice.
And everyone thought all they were going to learn today was ladies' buttons.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that they learned that detail. I might be the only one in the world that thought it was pole.
Yeah.
Pole
yeah,
bearer.
we nipped that one, didn't we?
Pole bearer is a stripper.
Do you guys know, tradition-wise, you know about in Germany that when the kids go to school, tradition is that they bring a school cone. You ever heard of a school cone?
Cone?
No.
No, what's this?
Yeah, their parents give them a cone that the kids. It's like it looks like like cheerleaders. The
Yeah, like,
like,
a megaphone.
yeah, those they kind of look like those, but they're like full of like school supplies, candy, toys. And apparently, it's like a really, really big deal in Germany. It has been for quite some time. I never heard of these cones.
It sounds like a really inconvenient
And
way
they-
to carry around things.
Yeah, they decorate them, and
Is
they
this
put a
before
lot
the
of effort.
What
invention
shape
of-
would
of
be
bags?
very
I don't know. what
awkward to carry your stuff in?
Yeah,
How about a cone?
It's just for the day one, and then they keep it for the rest of their lives. It means the world to them. It's like a nostalgic item.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's not that considering all the weird shit that we do.
Yeah, I just never heard of that, and I was like, okay, it's a really big deal to them.
I like this. I think every week we should all bring in a fact.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do my best.
Yeah.
My podcast. Yeah. They just did the. I listened to it last year, I think, but the that Stuff You Should Know podcast, the full hour one about the Star Wars holiday special.
Oh God. Has anyone ever watched that?
I mean,
Yeah,
I watched the
little
beginning
bits
of
of
it.
it.
I've
watched
seen the
it
full fucking
live.
thing. Yeah. Oh, you watched it live?
Well, when they first aired it, you
oh
know.
wow. Jesus.
Wasn't that in?
Yeah, that was like
78.
Well, that was when the movie came out, so I was thinking it was maybe just at least a year or two later. Maybe a year, 79, whatever.
Yeah, it was late
maybe it was
70s
the
when it
Muppets
came
thing that I.
That would've been-
There was there was another thing that had Ewoks, so it was
out. That was a different thing.
that
down
was a
the-
different thing.
Yeah, there
'cause
were
this
two
was all-
Ewok movies. They're terrible.
But
Oh, right.
after Jedi came out, yeah, there was some sort of Christmas thing that they did.
They did the
I
first
believe.
holiday special right after Star Wars.
Okay.
So it was right off of the success of that, and it was all done by like George Lucas had very little to do with it, and they brought in all these like people that worked in the variety show, world, which is a horrible blend, and people were over it.
Joan Rivers.
And the setting is on Kashyyyk, Chewbacca's.
Yeah.
yeah,
the
no,
whole
I remember
thing.
that.
Yeah, they went. They went with the idea of like, okay, we're gonna have this Wookiee family. They're gonna speak to each other for 30 minutes, and we're not putting in subtitles.
No subtitle, no laugh track.
Nothing. So you just see these costume Wookiees walking around just for 30 goddamn minutes. You're like, what is?
And it's Lumpy is one of the like.
Yeah, like the uncle. Uncle
All these
Lumpy.
names are like what, and they're like short names for. I got it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah,
so
and,
weird.
and they live in like, I mean, they live in a tree house.
Yeah.
But there's like a modern kitchen. in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
There's
Oh,
like
they do a cooking
stove
show.
and a microwave.
Man, there's some interesting people in that, like some cameos, man. Like
Yeah, B. Arthur's in
B.
it.
Arthur.
He shows up. She's like a bartender at like the
Right.
cantina.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
She's
remember
like, "Oh,
that.
you've had your last drink. Huh?"
Yeah, because they're closing up. Wow.
Man, there's
They made that.
lot of drugs going on in the
There
in that
for
time.
sure.
Oh
Like
wow! No,
tons
Carrie
of-
Fisher doing this thing is coked out.
She wanted to
Yeah.
sing, and she got her song in it,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. But yeah, apparently she's very fucked up in it.
Oh yeah, you can tell. I recommend everybody watch it, but don't watch it by yourself. Get together with a group of friends, get some drinks. Make yourself comfy, have a good time,
Just a
and it's
fascinating
great for a
car
bad
wreck.
movie night. Watching it, with friends and just making fun of it because it's ridiculous.
That movie Anthony showed us the trailer for looked pretty good with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, what was it? The unbearable
Yeah.
Weight of
weight of being talented or something
like that.
And he's
Is
got
he
what's
playing
his face in it.
himself?
Yes.
The Mandalorian.
Yep.
Mandalorian. It's Nick Cage playing Nick Cage
Like
in the
yeah,
Mandalorian.
I guess he is Nick Cage, and
Van
he
Damme
gets.
started it. No, John Malkovich.
Oh yeah,
started it.
It's true.
I think they Nick Cage gets an offer to like get paid $1 million to go to a birthday party or something. He's like, oh man, come on, I'm not that far down. You know? But he ends up doing it, and it ends up being this crazy like adventure.
Yeah.
But it looks like it looks fun.
Yeah, trailer
yeah.
was fun.
It looks fun.
I'd
When's
watch
that coming out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, sometime.
See,
But it's
that's
coming out.
We
I want to see it now.
It would be nice to make a point of watching some movies together. I think it'd be fun. Like that sounds like a dumb movie that I'd love to watch with you guys, and just maybe talk shit during. It all depends on whatever. Just
Yeah,
sit
we
around
hardly
and-
ever get all of us together. It's usually
No.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
You finally got around seeing the Wonder Woman, which I saw
Oh
without
God,
you.
yeah, we watched that at I do a bad movie night at my house. Usually every other Saturday. Have some friends over. We watch 1 or 2 shit films.
Yeah, the
And we watched
1982.
Wonder Woman 1984.
Or-
Good God. That's
I
just
didn't
one
even
of the-
bother with that movie.
No, yeah, you didn't need to. It's like the whole villain's premise, and it's Mandalorian. He's the villain in this, and it's just all predicated on him being a genie. He gets like a power to grant wishes, and that's the movie.
and he gets a pass on it because he's big as he's big.
Now I will say, like as an actor, he brought it. He was doing his best, but I mean, you can't do
script.
anything with that script.
Yeah.
You can't.
That
It's
script
almost
was
like
awful.
they were joking, like hand them the gag script and see if they laugh or what they do, and then they went ahead and made it.
And then Kristen Wiig's in there as another cat lady. it's bad.
I love Kristen
bad.
Wiig,
I did too.
Yeah.
and I started to watch. Did anyone else see her? I didn't see it, but I started to watch it. The movie that she did about like something in Barb, like let's just say Sonny and Barb go on vacation.
Okay.
Something along those lines.
yeah,
but
yeah,
nobody's
haven't
nobody's
seen this
seen
trailer.
that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's interesting because I think I started to try to watch it when I was flying, and it was like the second thing that I only watched like 15 minutes of. But it went down the road of like supervillain and like, and this was just like 2 girlfriends who were like from maybe let's just say Minnesota because I don't remember, but they had the accents and they were all stereotypical and they were going to wherever they were, let's just say Mexico, and then it turned into this crazy type other thing, and I never got to finish it. I was going to see if any of you.
Was it
movie?
good?
It was I'm gonna have to search it now. Kristen
we
Wiig
go.
movie.
Kristen Wiig. I always feel sorry for Kristen Wiig because I think she's really, really talented and can be funny, but she just keeps ending up in trash.
Not always.
Not always, but I mean, it's like, hey, Kristen, you want to do Ghostbusters? It's like, oh, new
yeah.
Ghostbusters movie. Yeah, let's do Ghostbusters. It's
Secret Life
garbage.
of Walter Mitty is a great movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
It is
Yeah,
a very
it
good
is.
movie, but it didn't do well.
No,
but it
Watch
was a very good
It's
movie.
so good.
I thought it was
Barb
cool.
and Star go to Vista Del Mar.
Wow.
That's a good title.
Sounds like a
Marvin
yeah, that
Starr
sounds
gonna
like a
Vista
great
Del
title.
Mar.
Yeah, no, and she's funny, and it might be a really funny movie. She, I think, so the other girl in this, if I'm not mistaken, they wrote what was the Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
That was her
Yeah.
her a writing team member and
Yeah.
like whatever the hell she was in Second City.
Okay.
Gotcha.
She's funny though.
Super funny.
We just finished season 2 of The Great last night, and that was a fucking pleasure.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. The Great. If you haven't seen The Great, it's on Hulu. Go watch it. It's really, really good.
Excellent.
It is, man.
Well, anything else? Any more?
Any more
Holiday
movies to talk
joys?
about? Oh, there's a
Yeah.
new Doctor Strange coming out. Oh,
What's everybody
is he gonna
getting
be
for-
stupid in this one?
What's everybody getting for Christmas?
What are we getting?
Man,
Getting.
I think I'm getting a belt.
I don't think I'm getting.
Oh, really?
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm getting.
I'd like to treat myself to something, but I don't know what yet.
A belt?
Listen,
Maybe.
I forget the name of the company, but it's kind of like they make rings too. It's a little bit stretchy and it just like clamps.
Bungee.
Forget. No, not a bungee cord. It's, I don't know. I've seen commercials for them.
Is it one of the belts with the mistletoe on the buckle?
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
it. That's
Ooh,
the
how about
one.
how about a big
old
fat
shrimp platter?
Neebs Gaming belt
Yeah.
buckle?
Man, I used to
Oh,
have a big
yeah.
cowboy belt. Remember?
Man.
Probably.
I used to wear it just for fun. We didn't really go to cowboy bars, but
No.
You know what, man? Because that is fucking weird. That's something I could say is the first time I ever saw anything like that down here. I would have thought it was a joke if it wasn't right in front of me. The size. Some of them
I
are
always
like.
thought it was funny.
Yeah, they call them the shrimp
Serving
platters.
plates. Yeah, yeah.
It's
They're as
fucking
big as a
nuts.
damn shrimp platter.
Yeah.
And guys
like,
are walking around like, fuck yeah.
that's right. Look at my belt.
Yeah.
That's a nice belt buckle.
Oh, yeah.
It's just shocking
Looking
to
good,
me. I mean,
vaquero.
it's just whatever it is, but it's just shocking.
I like it
Something to
because
hold.
it's. I just think it's flashy and funny. I like the shoes too. The big
Those
Boy
are nuts.
shoes.
and from Mexico with the really pointy long
Yeah, I know.
cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Those are insane.
We
But,
should.
you know,
we'll do
culture.
that. We'll do-
I
at
I
some
knew
point.
that was coming. We should make
should do
something that nobody wears.
I didn't say sell it. I
Okay.
say we just go out. We go clubbing.
Oh,
all of
okay.
us with
I
our
thought
boots
that
and
was
buckles.
Another one of your brilliant marketing
No, this
ideas.
is just for us.
That's
Just
ours.
for us.
Ours.
Okay.
When
Ours
we go to the
alone.
movies.
Yeah. There you go.
We should go to the movies dressed as a mariachi band, but we don't have any instruments. And
Yeah.
people ask, "Are you guys a mariachi band?" No.
It's like, no,
Sit-
we're just here to watch Spider-Man.
Sit in front of some family with our giant hats.
Yeah. Perfect. They all have little bells instead of tassels. No, little bells.
Turn your head. That was really good. That was funny. That was great. That was shing, 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 shing.
We'd get
Oh, that
murdered.
scared me.
Yeah, we'd be dead.
Get the fuck out of the theater.
So
Yeah.
maybe I'll have my belt. Wait, am I getting the belt?
Oh my god.
Well, you just talked
I feel
about
like
it. You
I
better be
asked-
getting a belt.
Man, I'm starting to wonder now. Yeah, I think I asked for it.
Okay. Well, I hope you did because I want you to wear it and then tell me that it's the best belt, and then I'll buy it.
There you go.
Because
Next podcast,
you go.
hopefully I'll have a brand new belt.
All belt review podcast.
oh, that'd be good.
Get in here. It's going to be a wild one.
Yeah.
2022. Holy
Hey,
shit!
buckle
The
up.
year of the belt buckles.
That's the out. All right, that is our out. Happy
New Year.
We'll see you next time.
Cause I